What happens when Nokia builds an Android phone but force it to look and feel exactly like a Windows phone? This is the Nokia X2 Dual SIM, and it's one of the most fascinating what-if devices in mobile history. Released in the summer of 2014, the Nokia X2 was meant to fix everything that was wrong with the original Nokia X. And the first thing you will notice is the striking hardware design. Nokia used a unique dual-shot plastic casing. It has this vibrant neon color on the inner layer, wrapped in a crystal-clear outer shell. It makes the phone look like it's glowing under the light. Holding it today, it feels incredibly solid, nostalgic, and distinct. It also fixed a major design flaw of the first generation by adding a dedicated home button alongside the back button, making navigation so much less frustrating. But the real magic or weirdness happens when you turn on the screen. Even before you unlock it, you will be greeted by Nokia's legendary glance screen. Long before modern always-on displays became standard on high-end devices, Nokia was already giving us slow power time and notification previews on this budget handset. Once you swipe up, you enter the Nokia X Software Platform 2.0, which is actually a heavily forked version of Android Open Source Project or AOSP running Android 4.3 Jelly Bean. There are no Google services here. Instead, Nokia painted it over with a tile-based UI that looks identical to a Windows Phone. The gestures here were incredibly fluid for its time. Swiping to the side brings up a Fastlane, a central hub that shows your recent apps, upcoming calendar events, and notifications in all one place. It was Nokia's unique take on multitasking, and it was surprisingly intuitive. Under the hood, the Nokia X2 got a much-needed performance bump. It's powered by a dual-core Snapdragon 200 processor clocked at 1.2 GHz paired with 1 GB of RAM. While those specs sound tiny today, back then the extra RAM made the interface run infinitely smoother than its predecessor. Around the back, we finally got a usable camera. It's a 5-megapixel sensor with autofocus and an LED flash. The original Nokia X had a fixed focus camera with no flash, which was practically useless. On the X2, you can actually capture decent, punchy photo in good lighting, and it even has a front-facing camera for those classic 2014-era selfies. Of course, using a forked Android 4.3 device today comes with a major limitations. There is no official app support anymore. However, because it's fundamentally Android, we can still sideload older APKs to test if this device has any utility left. Let's start with Telegram X. Using an older lightweight APK, the app actually boots up. It takes a few moments to load the message threads, but once it's connected, it works surprisingly well. You can read and send text, though navigating heavy media channels will quickly push the 1 GB of RAM to its absolute limits. Next is Facebook Lite. This runs surprisingly smooth because it's optimized for low-end hardware. You can scroll your timeline and see updates without the phone grinding to a halt. Finally, we tested an older version of Instagram. While the feed does load, the 4.3-inch WVGA display makes scrolling feel a bit cramped compared to a modern standard. But the fact that you can still pull up photo feed on 2014 forked Android phone is a testament to the versatility of AOSP. So, what is the legacy of the Nokia X2? Sadly, just a few weeks after this phone was released, Microsoft completed its acquisition of Nokia's mobile division and immediately killed off the Nokia X project to focus entirely on Windows Phone. The Nokia X2 remains a beautiful, tragic relic. It was a glimpse of what could have been if Nokia had embraced the Android ecosystem sooner. It's bold, it's quirky, and it's a pure joy have in any retro tech collection. Thank you for watching this episode of Retro Relic. What do you think about this weird Android Windows Phone hybrid? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.